amazing week and the awesome stuff that's been going on. Can you give us a quick market update, Louis?
Yeah, so the market has changed a little bit. I don't know if I can share the screen real quick so I can show you what's happening.
Yeah, please do.
If I can get this thing a little bit bigger. So what happened is we get here, share, we're there, yay! Is it showing the right screen? No.
Yes.
So if you look at this, our rates were just getting worse and worse. Then we hit this rebound point down here yesterday, which was this line here is what we thought we wouldn't go under, and we did, but we rebounded. We regained some of that loss. So actually today's not a bad, I mean, it's not a great day for rates, but it's better than yesterday. Okay, because we rebounded all.
Got it.
We did have a rebound. I'm hoping we'll continue to have some sort of rebound, but the government's going to continue to say they're going to raise rates this year to stop inflation.
Yeah.
So you really need to tell your clients they need to get under contract. They need to really get locked in right away, because rates are going to just continue to shift worse. Because if you can see this line, this is since January 10th, it's just been getting worse. And then we hit this bottom line, which we didn't think we were going to pass, and all of a sudden we passed it yesterday, but we rebounded. So we came back a little bit. So really important. If you're thinking about doing a cash out to invest into your investment properties, just get it done. Do it. Don't wait. Don't wait any longer, because it's going to get rates are going to get worse. And this is the time to invest in some investment properties. Get it done, because a month from now, the property's gonna be worth 5 to 10% higher anyway. So you might as well buy now. Don't wait. That's what's been going on with the market. Good thing is that right now it looks like promising that it's coming. Rates are starting to get a little better again, but who knows what's going to happen? We have no predictors other than the Fed said they will continue to raise rates throughout the year. So if you're on the fence about thinking about buying, don't wait. Just get it done and get it out of the way.
And you said cash out refi, because a lot of times people have accumulated debt for whatever reasons, and those high interest debt, it's just, this is better off. This is definitely lower than those high interest debts. So, and you've also,
I mean, everybody has a ton of equity to tap into, and they're not tapping into it right now. Think about it. The average American has $140,000 worth of equity in their home.
That's crazy. That's
awesome.
If you have
and if you have 18% and 22% interest rates on credit cards, and you can tap into your home, even if you have a higher rate of 4 or 5%, whatever the case may be in your situation, you're still putting yourself in a better situation by putting all those loans together. And that takes us to the real topic. You agents out there have a ton of clients out there that you can be sending to your link, that they can be doing cash out refinances, and you can be their hero by getting rid of all those credit card debts they have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the rates are going to continue to climb, and they might as well take advantage of what's going on right now and lock it in and take advantage of that equity in their home. They don't have to tap into all their equity. Okay, you don't have to take cash out on the full amount. Just take out what you need, and get it taken care of. Leave that equity there if you need to. So let me stop sharing that screen so we get back to that. But those are things that are truly exciting that people are still doing right now. I'm still doing cash outs, refinances for people. I have one gentleman I'm doing right now, a success story. We're paying off another home that he has with the cash out. We're getting rid of all the credit card debt and medical bills that he had. And I felt really bad because his wife went through some serious stuff last year, and they got into serious debt. But thank God they had a home that they had here that they had paid off years ago. So they're tapping into that to take care of everything else. So now they're going to have one payment. And the rate didn't matter to him. It was like, he was like, I'm drowning, right? I'm drowning. I got this payment, that payment, this payment. Thank God my wife is doing better medically. He goes, but I just want to have one payment. I don't want to have,
consolidate.
Yeah.
And simple.
It was like $12,000 a month going out the door. And now with this new house payment and everything, he's going to be like $2,200.
Oh man, that's huge.
That is a huge success story. Talk about relief of stress on him.
Yeah.
Right? And I kept saying, why didn't you do this sooner? He goes, I was more concerned about my wife's survival. I wasn't concerned about the finances. He goes, but now it's time now that she's doing okay, she's, whatever I can't mention, he could focus and get it done. So those are things, that is a true success story for somebody right now. Wow. So that's that ability still out there that they do that. But I mean, to go from like 12,000 going out to, that's $10,000 a month difference.
That's
Huge.
that's fantastic. So also before I know we're going to visit about Chris in the Relo program, but before we
Yes.
talk about that, you've had a lot of really successful closings this last week.
Oh my God.
End of the month closing.
I
Yeah,
was just like, I was so excited. And the good thing is I only had, this is funny because the branch only has one more closing this month, which is tomorrow. But everything that we closed way ahead of time and ahead of schedule. And one of my clients wrote a rave review for us today, which I wish I could, well, actually, I should read it. Hold on a second. This was like, I sent it to the girls.
Good green screen share it.
Oh, you mean, oh, yeah. Let me do that. This is gonna, let's see how I can do this without showing the whole email. Good, I got it now. This was an amazing stuff because we went ahead and published this. Share, can you see that?
Yes,
Do you
Johan
need to make it bigger?
said, Louise came highly recommended 2 years ago and delivered a timely closing in competitive terms, as well as a very helpful strategic advice at that time. I see that. Needless to say, when we were recently looking to acquire another property in connection with the refinancing of another, I reached out to Louis again. And again, he delivered. He not only was able to obtain appraisals and close earlier than the target date, but Luis and his team were always available to respond to questions. Luis is a man of his word, displayed both grit, I know this, and integrity. Yes, and gave me competitive terms without any back and forth games. When Luis said he will take care of you, he will. And if he knows of another option that is better for you, he says so, even if it ends up costing him the instant deal. I strongly recommend Luis to anyone and everyone looking for their next loan. Yes, very good. Publish that darn recommendation.
I think I did already. I think it's already been, but I sent it to my girls first because this only happens when you have an incredible team of people that work together. And I'm gonna tell you something, this guy's an attorney that wrote this. So I'm telling you, this is not your typical client. This guy's a tough guy, and I've done several loans for him in the past. But what I liked about him, he came to me with a deal that I said, dude, the deal you're getting from that bank is incredible. Go with them. And I was very honest with him. But because I was very honest with him, he's always come back to me for advice. And on this chance, I ended up I did a cash out for him and a purchase at the same time, where most lenders would have been like, we just jumped in with both feet and we knocked it out. And that was a closing we had about 2 weeks ago. We got the cash out done for him a week in advance so that he had time to transfer the money. So he closed on another property that he bought in Florida, an investment property. And it went super smooth for him with us. And he loved it. He was just like, you guys rocked it.
So you're saying, okay, so let's switch over to Relo because I want to respect everybody's time and your time as well, because I know you got stuff to do. So I know you said you had mentioned Chris is killing it, and what
oh my God, man,
the people he's introducing to the company.
He's bringing on branches. He brought on 3 loan officers already that have come on board in the Kansas City and Missouri area. He is like weekly. There's 1 to 2 to 3 agents signing up. His team is getting licensed. They are, it's incredible because I wish I could share the list of all the processing that we have going on for the Kansas and Missouri group. I can't legally, but it's like deals are just like boom, boom, boom.
That's fun.
So it's like
that's
success. So it's like, it's really exciting because it's keeping my girls busy. It's keeping Tanya busy. It's keeping everybody busy. And, things are a little bit slower with everybody. Right now, there's going to be a mass exit of loan officers leaving the industry because of the rate compression, because rates going up, refinance is going away. And the ones that are taking care of their clients, like my team, are the ones that are going to succeed and get through it, right? We wear skateboards, and we just kind of slide over the stuff, right? We just get it done. So I'm so excited for Chris because he is doing things that are just blowing my mind, and he's just boom, boom, boom.
And he's a nice guy. So how I always cheer for the nice guys. He is such a nice guy, such a good fella. And he's consistent and persistent about his actions and helping others. So we love that about him. So bravo, kudos to you, Chris.
So think about this. If you're a Relo agent out there and you have a great loan officer that you know of, and they want to take advantage of the great team that like Chris did, he brought them on board, and these girls are rocking it. They are closing loans left and right. They're using the PYT, they're using the cash is king. and they're winning contracts because of it, and the realtors are loving it. So think about it. You could have your mini dynasty like Chris
Be a
is doing.
hero. Yeah. So calls Tuesday at 4 Central. The next one is Thursday at 11 Central. Let's get folks on board.
Yes.
Watch that presentation. Lewis is there almost every single time, and he presents. He has offered to present when they need it, and which is wonderful. But I love that your focus is making sure our deals go through with smoothness, and even when there's hurdles because people don't choose the right title company, you still make it happen. So
Don't remind me of that.
thank you for making it happen. Sometimes I know you've gotten a lot of good, easy deals, but it's not what you
1031
do.
exchange.
Yeah.
Pick the right title company with experience that knows how to handle those before you do them. That's all I gotta say.
That's all we gotta say.
Just make sure you vet them. Say, hey, have you done 1031s and how many have you handled?
Right. What's the best way to get a hold of you? Hey, if anybody needs an app, I'd give you my app, but that's okay. What's the best phone number for you?
972-890-0048. You can call, text. The great thing about that number that even if you leave a voicemail, we all see it in our email, so we respond quickly. And when you text to it, you get a team responding. It's just not me, it's everybody helping you.
Right.
And that's important because if I'm with a client and I'm not gonna respond to your text, but Jill, Jackie are not with a client, they can respond to you and take care of you. You don't have to wait an hour or two for me to finish with a client or whatever I'm doing.
Right.
That's why we do what we do. We want to make sure we're available. And sometimes it's just that one simple question that you need answered to make that deal happen. Yes. Can you guys close in 21 days? Have these guys been PYT'd so I can get rid of the credit contingency? Is it okay we do a cash off? I mean, there's just a lot of things that the girls can pick up and take care of for you quickly.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you for always taking care of everybody, and we'll talk soon.
Appreciate